So a 2-1 win today against Coleshill Town in the first round qualifying of the FA Cup. How proud are you lads today?
Immensely proud, immensely proud. Very, very difficult game to play in. Tackles flying in, pressure from both sides. Two teams going at it. Fair play to them. They made for a good game. They came here to try and do a number on us and beat us up. But the beauty of this side is they stand up to that. They're a tough side, and we played some good stuff at time. I think it was getting tired towards the end. Done a lot of running, but they got the job done. That's what I said to them before when we went out in the changing room. Give everything you've got. And I'm immensely proud of every single one of them. They did that today. I could tell when they come off the pitch, I could see it in their eyes, they gave everything and they got the rewards. So yeah, brilliant.
And it's the first time that Long Eaton's through to the second round qualifying in 13 years. How big is that for the club and what does it mean to you as a manager?
To be fair, credit goes to the players. They've done it. Every week they give us everything. And I can't ask any more of them. They train hard, they're all there at training, they're all on time. There's a real structure and discipline to the squad. But fantastic for the club as a whole. We've seen the crowd here today. It was a big crowd for us. They turned up and put a show on and done the number for it. So for me, I think, personal note, it don't really matter to me. The credit goes to the players and the football club and all the work that people do behind the scenes. We just steer the ship. And like I said, full credit to them and hopefully they'll go and enjoy it today.
And like you say, the work really shows off when it's back-to-back wins in the FA Cup now against teams from the league above. Yeah,
I think we've got players in our squad that can potentially play higher. I know for a fact that they can compete at a higher level as a squad now. So I'm very blessed to have the squad I've got. And I think it gives them massive confidence that they beat two sides from the league above in the FA Cup. And I'd say for the majority of most games, they was the better side. The teams are always going to have a spell against you, 10, 15 minutes. They're going to go out the FA Cup, so they're going to throw the kitchen sink at you. But for me, I think they can compete no problem with teams like that. They've shown it in pre-season against better opposition. They're a really, really good bunch of lads. And like I said, I'm over the moon. They were celebrating in there. It's great to see them do that because they earned it. They worked hard. And I'm hopeful that the squad stays together now and we keep a tight-knit squad. Like I said, I tried to do that anyway. I don't like high rotation of players. Players that come in, Marley's come in and done fantastic again today. Just turned 18 years old. So I'm going to give him a special mention because I've thrown him into the cauldron and he dealt with it. So, but as a squad from 1 to 18 today, 17, brilliant.
And obviously no one wants to have a substitution that early on through injury, but Mitchell Robinson came on in midfield. That was a position he played quite a bit at Stapleford. He was obviously more of a centre half at Newark and since he's came here. But what did you make of his performance in midfield?
Yeah, he was brilliant when he come on. He's been banned for 3 games. He's been doing running after training, try and keep himself fit for when that opportunity arises. He was called upon very early today. Went in and was stealing there for us, to be fair to him. He did a fantastic job. He's very versatile. When we talk about Romaine going up front, and that's the beauty of this squad. We've got players that can play multiple positions as well, and I trust them equally as well. So for me, done a very, very good job today. Whole unit did as a whole. Jebo's done some tireless running. It wasn't his day today in terms of finishing, etc. But his tireless running again. As I said to him when we walked up the pitch, I said you don't realise how important that is to the team when we're under pressure a little bit, trying to and we're trying to protect the lead. So yeah, Juice going in there was great. Won his headers, won his battle. It was pivotal at probably the time because I thought we had to get hold of the midfield a little bit.
And Danny Gordon seemed to cover every blade of grass today, and he doesn't score many for the Blues, but it seems when he does, it's a rocket.
Yeah, he scores some great goals, to be fair. But credit to him, he was in the right position. We worked on it in terms of where the ball may drop from set pieces. He was in the right place at the right time, kept his composure and unleashed a rocket into the top corner. So fantastic goal, got everybody up on the feet, and I think that set the tone for the rest of the day, to be fair. Put us 1-0 up, and then we went on from there. But yeah, it was a fantastic finish from him, to be fair.
And like you say, it was a bit of a nervy end towards the end of the match with that penalty, but Marley Fearon and Bartos came on and they really bossed the midfield, and the defence, tight as ever as well.
Yeah, you mentioned the two lads that came on there. They're academy products, and it's great for our club. Obviously, James has gone on to pastures new at Mansfield. He's another academy product. So we're producing good players, and credit goes to the academy in Dutch and obviously the junior coaches that's working with them up to that point. But yeah, they came on and bossed the midfield, and it's great to see these young players go on. And also, you need a manager that's going to do that. It's going to put them in and going to trust you. So I've got equal trust for everybody in that squad. And if they need to start, they'll start. But Marley's another one who can play multiple positions. Bart's played at right back. So it's brilliant for me as a manager now, where I've got this squad of players that I can utilise when needed. And you know, Danny's cramping up with his calf, and to be fair, every single one of them's gave everything. You know, and I said I was going to bring Shorey on up until the point where Danny came off with a bit of cramp, and he's obviously come back from a calf injury. I didn't want him to go again, so unfortunately Shorey had to sit down this week, and Bart came on, and it was the other way around last week. So. But they take it on the chin, and I've told them it's a complete squad effort. It's never going to be an 11. It's never going to be you lads are on the bench and it's the squad, and that's why they're winning games.
So a 2-1 win today against Coleshill Town in the first round qualifying of the FA Cup. How pleased are you with the lads' performances today?
Yeah, delighted. I think we saw another side to us that we can grind out the victory, because I mean we've been beating teams quite comfortably recently, but it was a tough game. They did well. It was a good team.
Yeah, it looked like there was a lot of hard running in the second half. Obviously, the Blues dominated the game in the first half, but you really had to put the yards in to keep the victory towards the end there.
Yeah, it's testament to what we do in training. So we work hard in training, and we knew they were going to come at us. With it being a cup game, they were just going to throw everything at us as well. So we was up to the challenge. Unlucky to concede, but that's how it goes.
Did you think it was a penalty?
I think it probably was a penalty, but the foul beforehand, I just couldn't believe that together, to be honest. So it's the second phase, we needed to switch on, so we'll learn from it, definitely.
And obviously that makes it the first time in 13 years that Long Eaton's through to the second round qualifying of the FA Cup. And the last time we interviewed you in the FA Cup was after that close defeat to Hensford Town in the FA Cup last October.
Yeah, it was a couple of
How different are the feelings today after winning that game?
Oh yeah, we're ecstatic, to be fair. I mean, the gaffer always tells us that we can beat anyone, especially when we come down to Grange Park. So we was confident, and yeah, if we get a home draw away, we're just fearless at the minute. So it's all good.
And you mentioned obviously being at home there was a great crowd here today. Did that feed into you? Did that make you push on and put the extra yards in?
Yeah, 100%. The crowd spur us on, and as we're doing better, we're seeing the numbers increase. So that's just giving us that extra buzz and energy to do well for Long Eaton. It's a great little time.
And I've got to mention it, Danny Gordon's volley in the first half. How good was that?
Well, Danny, we see that in training from Danny, so it's not a surprise, to be honest. He just lands on second wherever it is, and he just knows what to do. Quality strike. It nearly hit me to duck out the way. So yeah, it's good.